Unseld is high, and they go to Tommy Henderson for the first shot. Marvin Webster, the leading rebounder in the series, with his first in Game 6, inside to the rookie Sigma, and there was a foul as he came into Wes Unseld underneath. For the starters, the Washington regulars have missed 37 free throws, and the Supersonics 5 starters have missed but 22. Here's Hayes, and young Sigma's on him. Fouled him on the turnaround. And Gus Williams also was out.
It really doesn't make much sense to put a bump on him, especially when the officials are going to call the game close.
On the wing. Greedy with Dennis. They go inside, and it's John Johnson. Dandridge up high, rolls it off, and Elvin Hayes with a big offensive rebound. To E. Short. Tap deep to Gus Williams. 2-on-1. Gus is off, and Dennis Johnson went down. Wes Unseld there, picking up his second personal. Passer in that victory by the Sonics. Unseld crashing into Marvin Webster, gave it up, and it's Dennis Johnson quickly to the attack to JJ. 2 hoops now for John Johnson. Hunted underneath by Henderson on the switch. Dennis Johnson off, but Jack Sigma with an offensive rebound and a hoop for the Sonics. Cut off by Webster and Dandridge at the left side. Marvin getting back on the rotation to the hoop. Williams left wing.
They scored that time. Gus Williams making a good jump shot, but that time Washington got back very well.
Inside to Henderson. It's a 2-point Seattle lead. Let's go for the tie. Wanted back. Lead pass now for Williams. Henderson is back. Gus's pull up, and it's a 4-point Seattle lead off the blocked shot. Seattle trying to increase its lead. John Johnson's shot is short. And offensive rebound blocked by the Bullets. Henderson goes to the wing, and it's CJ on the penetration, dishing back. Henderson fouled as he came up with the scoop shot. And that could be critical today. Hayes. Unseld alone on the other side. Tapped it back up. Webster looks in. Unseld pops high. Brings Webster with him. CJ. And it's Elvin Hayes again with an offensive rebound. Unseld keeps it in play. And Hayes is right back. I hope no one holds me responsible for rooting. Underneath the layup by Dennis Johnson, but wouldn't it be great to see Arnold crack through again? That'll be coming your way on CBS. Unseld back to Dandridge inside. Nice pass. The basket. Charles Johnson fronting Webster, helping out on the double team, so Dennis Johnson takes the outside shot. Unseld gives them but one. Intercepted by John Johnson. Dennis inside to Marvin.
With that tremendous height advantage, he just took the ball right over Wesley.
Hayes getting in for that short shot. This is almost unstoppable. Paul Silas, 35, had checked in during that timeout. John Johnson is off, and Elvin Hayes crashes to the floor with a rebound. Being healthy, he's all right. Of course, a big factor Friday night in Seattle. 38-8 with Seattle's edge. On the turnover, it's Gus Williams on the steal. 3-on-1. Quick pass to Brown. Dandridge had come back down on Freddie on that side. 2 fouls on Dandridge. Fred Brown hits the free throws. So it goes back to 4, and oh, those free throws. Front, Hayes. John Johnson was coming over. 1-on-1, and on the turnaround, he hits another one. He is 4 of 8.
To start moving the ball around if they don't hit that shot.
Downtown goes to the left corner. The turnover. It's John Johnson in the middle, 3-on-2. Behind his back, pull up Brown. Spun it out. Hayes hits C.J. Johnson down the other end. He's dead for 20 seconds. Looks like he may have twisted his ankle. Period. Game 6 from Landover, Maryland. Seattle with a chance to wrap up the title leads the Bullets 21-19. Count 1 of 5. No one with more than 4 points on the Supersonics. John Johnson, Gus Williams, and Freddie Brown. They work a play inside to Wally Walker, and he was fouled by young Ballard. Wally played last year with Portland. 22-19. And also, Red Auerbach will reminisce about some of his great moments. C.J. The Bullets have got a chance to go ahead. Not that time for Johnson, but Ballard comes out of the pack. And the Bullets keep it alive. Has come to this fracas with some emotion. Sigma is off, and Wally Walker with a neat offensive rebound for the Sonics.
Well, they had another fellow come off the bench, gave him that big win back to the Kingdom, and of course that back to the basket.
Turn it over. Here's Ballard leading to Johnson. On the drive, it counts, and he was fouled. One thing becomes very apparent with C.J. completing the three-point play. The Bullets are going for layups in this game. They're trying to penetrate inside with Henderson, Johnson. Mitch Kupchak will be checking in now, too, with 8:50 to go in the first half. Dennis Johnson is off. Hayes lead now for Wright, and it's all layups. Freddie Brown.
Most of Seattle's attack coming from the outside of these stages. If they miss those shots, the Bullets are going to be able to capitalize on it, which they have done, getting the quick break opportunities.
Hayes double-teamed on Freddie Brown, so Wright comes around to the baseline and is short. Young Sigma leads to Walker, loses it, and it's Ballard. CJ's great pass to Kupchak. For the Sonics. Brown from the corner. Hayes with a rebound, and here's Johnson on the lead. Webster cuts back to the angle, and Wally Walker's there. C.J. with a pull-up.
Good play by C.J. that time.
Dennis Johnson comes back up with a shot, his second field goal. Charles Johnson, C.J., 4 of 7 with near, who is on the Bullets bench in civilian clothes today. Hayes is off just a bit. Kupchak foul. Technical foul. Sonics have possession. Dandridge. Yanked down by Gus Williams. 2-on-2. Now 2-on-3, and Williams with a pull-up. C.J. Dennis Johnson flying at him, but C.J. gets it right back. Fouled as he came up with that shot. All silent.
Tried to throw the ball to Marvin Webster off the break situation. You don't give the ball to a 7-footer in the backcourt. Wally knew it as soon as he tried to make the pass. That was the wrong man to throw it to.
26-22, Bullets with the lead. Ballard left alone. Gus Williams coming around Bobby Dandridge. Dandridge reaching back in, and Bobby has assessed the personal. A 3-point Washington lead. That they're missing a little hooking underneath.
Freddie Brown had hold of Bobby Dandridge.
Dandridge free that time, hit the field goal, and there's the assistant coach. Freddie Brown coming inside of Sigma rather than using the pick that time. Henderson. And here's Hayes, gives it right back to Dandridge, and they go inside to Hayes. Webster has been thinking shot more today than in the last couple of games over this afternoon. Bobby Dandridge coming up on Sigma.
Seattle, as we pointed out, their offense coming from the outside, only 5 of 20 in this quarter.
Off Webster, out of bounds, and it'll go to the Bullets. Ballard wide open on the left. They're going to have to pay more attention to the rookie. For his shoulder, and Ballard is behind him. Bobby Sanders into the middle of the field goal.
Allen, Lenny Wilkins. Brent, you have to pick one man out who's helped turn things around here. Certainly has to be Greg Ballard, the way he's played. Dick Motta evidently realizing that, giving him more time at that forward spot, making the change with Sanders in the backcourt.
The thing is, we've talked about Seattle's speed that probably is a little bitter, but
The Washington Bullets just dominating the second period. Red on round ball will be coming your way next. So here's some of those marvelous anecdotes that Red Auerbach has to tell. 7 points. Seattle held to 14 points, getting 29.8 on the give and go. They come and hit their first field goal attempt. Dennis Johnson.
The game is not being called close, and I always have felt that that would certainly benefit the Bullets. They try to intimidate you.
Sigma came free. Short regains it. Henderson picked off, but the shot is missed, and CJ coming out on the move against Dennis Johnson. And it's Henderson inside on the right. Over. Johnson. He has been a big man here this afternoon.
Brent, in the first half, the difference in the bench scoring 20 points for Washington, only 9 for Seattle. A big turnaround from the last ball game.
Webster on the big move through the lane. Fouls on Webster. Charles Johnson from the field. John Johnson over Dandridge. DJ. Johnson. Hayes. Wes Unseld and John Johnson were there. Dennis shots into the left side, and Webster with a follow. Hayes misses the follow, and Stickman's out to Williams. It's 3-on-2. Dennis Johnson again had the left all alone. John Johnson picked him up, and CJ with the foul. Dennis had actually stood there, and Gus looked the other way.
it's been the history. Everyone has allowed the other team back in.
Now Dandridge comes into the middle. Dandridge gets it back. Wilkins terribly upset that a foul was not called underneath. Outlet Henderson. Until back up, he's all right. Dandridge. Foul, and Sigma came up on him. Jasper, three-pointer. DJ yanks it back to give the Bullets an opportunity. Dandridge. Good afternoon. Hayes. Dandridge. In a little too far. Charles Johnson back to Bobby D. Sigma there. Dennis Johnson was behind him. And the foul is called on Sigma. 6 minutes and 40 seconds to go in the third period. And the Bullets driving toward a 7th game. Charles Johnson, high point men on the Bullets. Dandridge taking a 1-point lead in that department. Webster is high for Seattle at 10, but the Dennis had Elvin come over on him, tapped out to Henderson. In a race, that's Elvin Hayes from the left side.
This intensity, they can't give Seattle a chance to get life.
It counts. Unseld fouls him. See the young anger boiling up in Wes's face that time.
We've seen that happen twice already in this series.
John Johnson, 2 field goals in a row by the Sonics. free of John Johnson and John Fowley.
Here's a situation where when the man has the ball down near his knees, he can't do anything but dribble with it.
20-point difference. Williams and Henderson was right there. On the floor. Johnson rebounds. Outlet to right. Back to Kupchak on the move.
The way he did on that particular play.
Freddie Brown. Commissioner. Right. Gus got a hand on it. Gets it back. Bullets come back on defense. 3-on-3. Williams swings inside. Team this year.
That basket did not count, Brent. The foul was outside before the shot. Gus 1-1 with the penalty for 2. Made both.
So he made it 74-57 at 3:10. In control of the offense. Webster comes back. Ballard. Kupchak.
Sure, they'd like to get it down to 10. If they could do that, then they'd have a real good shot.
Freddie Brown misses. Ballard goes to Johnson. Kupchak again breaking on the right. The off-hand basket by Charles Johnson. 78-57. By far their best all-around game of the series. Ballard off of the rebound. Kupchak gets up from a familiar position on the floor, and here's Wright to the hoop at the other end.
Time Larry Wright did an exceptional job of picking up Wes Unsel's pick on the move for an easy basket.
Wes Williams with the field goal. Williams came over and fouled Larry Wright. He's 6'8" and 210. Ballard with him. Let's see how it goes. Ballard is drawing steals. It's Freddie Brown for the attack for the Sonics. Kneeling down. Wright knocks it away. Wright gets it back. Larry Wright can fly. Kupchak on the follow.
They are doing what they have to do. They're keeping the heat on defensively. They're running it up the floor quickly. Don't get that defense set. Watch it.
I won't have to tell you the score. You can just listen to 19,000 and some. Series of the NBA, Boston and Milwaukee, some 4 years ago. Elvin Hayes. Kupchak to the left hand. In the middle 2 quarters, Washington outscored Seattle 65-40.
Offensive goaltending was called that time on Mitch Kupchak. The ball was still going in the basket regardless.
Damage. Kupchak. Williams.
And we had a mistake on that rebound statistic in the third quarter. Right now, it stands 65-40 in favor of the Bullets. They have dominated totally, especially on the offensive board.
To go in the 6th game. Wow. Ballard inside of Seals. Counts, and he'll come to the line off the foul. And
body for this game of basketball.
Sometimes to an injury to a guy like Greavy allows him to play, and he's certainly taking advantage of it today because Dandridge gone back in the backcourt.
Wow. Loose ball. Supersonics still loose. Picked up by the Bullets underneath. And Bobby Dandridge here with Rick Barry. Boston Celtics won 3 games on the road in that series. Freddie Brown and Dandridge clubbed him from the side.
2-1 in Boston.
Rick Ballard.
Rick Ballard has given them a lot more movement offensively.
Seals. Moving Danvers to the backcourt, and here they do it today. Ballard fouled by Seals as he squeezes the trigger that time. Game. Prior to this, he played only 21 in 5 games. Free throws and pull down an offensive rebound. Defending the ball at a time. They front it to Henderson, and Tommy will go to the basket.
Bill, for the first time, we've got a team that has come out and dominated the ball game from the middle of the second quarter.
Players right now. Williams Sigma was driving in. Kupchak and Gus Williams go flying. He leaves with 5 points and 9 rebounds. But I rather imagine that the thought has crossed his mind over there. Johnson on the steal. Kupchak. You never want to draw too many conclusions from one game in the NBA, particularly when you're going back to the other team's floor.
Phil Smith really emerged then as a fine basketball player and has continued since that time. He was a big factor in that championship series.
Watt on defense. Webster on the hook drive. Ballard to right. Right. Elvin Hayes.
Wally Walker called for goaltending on that play as Wright just took it right down the gut.
Great series.
Well, I think that we have to tip the hat to Dick Motta and Bernie Bickerstaff for not letting the Bullets surrender, coming back for a 6th game. After losing a 5th game in Seattle, they chartered a plane. There wasn't enough room for Dick Motta to get on it.
And when you're running, that is going to present you with more opportunities.
Just a great defensive effort by the Washington Bullets here.
Al Fleming to the attack. Steals underneath. Sneakers. he's got all blue out there. He didn't anticipate seeing any playing time. He looks like he's right off the Ann Arbor campus in Michigan.
This is where you get experience, situations like this.
.107.74. Great block by Pace. Here's Wright. Kupchak knocked away by Williams and foul called on Gus.
The intensity that Washington did. Of course, Washington was in a much more adverse situation than Seattle. And I guess in the back of their heads, they said, well, if we lose this one, we can go home.
Seattle had a very loose practice in some...
Fleming, and he was fouled. He came up. Noise level here in the Capitol Center this afternoon has just been incredible.
Number 1. Well, for this afternoon they are. Somebody will be number 1 on Wednesday night. I'm really looking forward to it.
Elvin Hayes is high with 21 points. Danridge next with 19. Wally Walker's shot spins out for the Sonics. Larry Wright, and you will see a different Seattle Supersonics team Wednesday night.
Particular game, CJ was very effective.
Field scores 111-78. Folks, I think I hear someone warming up in the background, but she'll have to hold on to this. Here's Walker. Hassett. We'll get a check on that rebounding. The scoreboard is not correct. Kupchak putting it in. 65-48.
That's still pretty impressive.
Yes, as I call him. He had all the victory music. He'll have to keep it for Wednesday night now. Foul at the other end.
You actually detected a little smile on Dick Motta's face over there on the bench.
And they shipped the Trout to the Japanese on a 747. So he's also an aspiring businessman. Intercepted by Wright.
Be ready because the Seattle fans will be at their loudest. You can be assured of that.
Yes, they will. The Coliseum will be rocking on Wednesday, won't it? What a night. Last 10 seconds here in Game 6. Pace with feeling. Lenny Wilkins and the Seattle Supersonics will go back to regroup. Dick Motta and Lenny Wilkins exchanging a few words. 117-84.